Welcome to this video blog. This is Chad Clark, Physical Therapy Connections in Pueblo, Colorado. And BenGreenfieldFitness.com had a nice article on basically the 5 mistakes of why you shouldn't sit. So I was going to go through those real quickly and give some pointers on it. Mistake number 1 is sitting at the gym. Basically, when you use weight machines and you go to a gym and you sit, it's probably not a good idea because you've probably sat all day long. So to sit more is just adding more compression to your spine and probably not feeling good for your low back and neck and possibly shoulder. Number 2 is sitting on a bike. So it's kind of like with number 1. If you're already sitting a lot, sitting on a bike is probably going to just make things worse. In fact, I had a patient several years ago that sat all day at work for 8 hours, and then he would ride his bike for up to 8 hours a day, and then he would sleep for 8 hours. So he was pretty much not getting any weight bearing, and that led to some major problems like osteoporosis and weakening of the spine. Mistake number 3, exercising hard after sitting all day. You would think, well, that would be good, right? What it means is just by exercising hard for even up to an hour or 2 doesn't offset the bad of sitting for 8 to 9 hours if that's what you do on your job. So basically the best thing to do is if you sit a lot on your job, at least get up for a minute when you can, at least every hour or preferably every 20 minutes, get up and at least do some type of extension or standing exercise. Mistake number 4, sitting on giant exercise balls. I think what he was basically saying with this, it's good to a degree, but it's not as good as what it's been made out to be. I know in our little office area, there's not enough room for chairs, so we've been sitting on the physio balls, but we only do it sparingly. So I think the key to that is as long as you vary your position and you're not sitting on one too long, I'd say it's okay. You just don't want to do it all day. And then mistake number 5 says sitting on the toilet. And you'd say, well, how am I going to not do that? A lot of countries don't have a toilet. They basically have a hole in the ground. So to show you're going to do a full squat, which a lot of people say there's no way I'm going to do that. What we do here is we have adjustable tables where little by little we would have someone get used to squatting in a very limited range. As they get better, we would lower this down, usually an inch at a time, until they get to their maximum lowest height of squatting. That helps a lot of things like knees, hips, and really it helps you get things moving in your digestive system. So hopefully these 5 things about why not to sit helps you out. Thank you.